Hey, how are you? It's story time, and that's my favorite time. I'm Jack. You know that. Okay. Great to see you all. What's on? I like this shirt. I like all my shirts. I like most of my shirts, but this shirt I think you're gonna like a lot. So I had some friends here in the Hoboken, Jersey City area, and there's a family, and they made a band. Wait a minute, can we see this? And the family made a band, and they were called the Rock and Roll High Fives. And who was in the band? Dad, the mom, daughter, son, and who's that? And they're a great band. Like, they play rock and roll music. Do we like to dance? Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. And then they moved from New Jersey down to North Carolina. And you know what also happens? Because this happens in all families. The kids got taller. They grew up, right? And they're like going to college and stuff. And so they don't get to play music as much. But they're still a great family, and I think they'll still play music once in a while. So you might like to look them up on YouTube or Spotify or wherever. But should we read a story? I think this is a fun one. Look what it's called. The Book HOG. The Book HOG by Greg Pizzoli. Pizzoli. That sounds a little like pizza. And who's so this is like a pig or a hog. And what is he riding? Somebody said motorcycle. Yeah, it's like a scooter or a motorcycle. And looks like he likes, or she, I don't know if it's a he or a she or a they, I don't know, but likes books. So let's find out, shall we? All right. Polka dots, polka dots. And it says books are for sharing. Let's find out what The Book HOG by Greg Pizzoli. The Book HOG loved books. Well, sure, I love books. You probably love books, right? The Book HOG. Look at all those books. Wow. Wow. Stacks and stacks of books. And he had quite a few. Well, that's a lot of books. So we learned it is a he. We learned. Look at all those books. I have a lot of books, but I don't have that many books. He loved the way they smell. And the way the pages felt in his hooves. Yeah, it's nice to touch a book, hug a book, smell a book. He especially liked the ones with pictures. Wow, where is he? Where is he sitting? Oh, is he? Ah, did you see that? Oh. I guess you can read any place, right? Even in the bathroom. He picked them up here. Like, look at this. It's a yard. Have you ever been to a yard sale or like a garage sale or a gate sale? They call them here. That's a good place to get books. And there, what is he looking for? Books in the trash can? And anywhere he could find them. Look, there's a bookstore. It's Wilbur's Books, independently owned and operated. That's a fun place to look for books. You can look in the window. This HOG loves books. But the book HOG had a secret. A big secret. What could it be? What could it be? Loves books? Secret. It's a big secret. Do you want to know the secret? Do you promise not to tell anybody the secret? Because it's a secret. Okay, let's look at the secret. He didn't know how to read. He had never learned. He was surrounded by books. But the book HOG couldn't read a single one. Oh, goodness. Good grief. Oh, my. Oh, no. All those books, you can't read them? The book HOG went to bed every night without a bedtime story. Look, he has the book. There's his little hat. Couldn't read it. One morning he went out. Looking for more books. There's a little dog at the gas station. Over here, what's that? Two kitties on a seesaw. He came to a long, low building. And he smelled some books inside. What kind of building do you think this is? Let's take a... Oh. Does anyone know what those words are? We can see a little bit. He snuck through the stacks. Look at that. Do you know what this place is called? What's it called? That's right, it's a library. And he added several books to his pile. But then, a soft voice said, "Would you like to join us for story time?" What do you think? Should he join story time? It was Miss Olive, the librarian. "Pick out a book, and I'll read it with you." The book hog blinked. Then he swallowed. "You'll read a book with me?" "Of course," said Miss Olive. "As many as you'd like." She's nice. Librarians are nice. This gave the book hog an idea. "Wait here," he said. You ever see an elephant wearing glasses? He went home. That looks a little like Hoboken, up on uptown, like 11th and Grand. It looks a little bit like that. But he came back with some books. Uh-oh. Look, he hooked up a wagon filled with books, and even some books in the basket. Miss Olive led Storytime, just like I'm leading Storytime with you. And the book hog listened closely. Look at who's at the Storytime. There's some other pigs, and some birds, and a little baby elephant, and even a mouse. He heard many stories. Some funny, some sad, some kind of like in between. Now, over time, and with practice, the book hog learned to read on his own. Look at that. I mean, he had help, right, from the librarian and his teachers and his parents. He grew to love books even more. Not just for the way they looked and the way they felt, but for the stories they told. Wow, look, the book hog is reading the story. And yes, the book hog still takes a lot of books. Look at all those books on the windowsill, in bed. Look at his little hog feet sticking out from under the... But he always brings them back. See, that's good. If you take books from the library, like this one, look. Wait, can you see it? Wait, it's sunny today. Can't really see it there. There we go. You can see. And then, where does it say? Look. Hoboken Public Library. So if you take books out of the library, like this one, you gotta bring them back. So I'm gonna bring this one back. And look, Miss Olive is happy, and it says book fair this Wednesday. Look at that big stack of books. And there, this is funny because I thought this was real, but it's just painted in there. But they used to, in the old days, there would be a card in the book from the library, and it would say due date, and you can see that February 11th, June 4th. The librarian would stamp the book, and you would know what day you needed to bring the book back. Now, they give you a printout. Bzz, 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 bzz. And then you know how to bring it back. I like that book. Cause you know why I like that book? Cause it was like about us almost, because we love books, right? And we love to share the stories. We have story time together. So I love that. Now I think I'm getting kind of hungry. So I'm going to eat this. I have a bagel and a slice of pizza. Oh, it's not real. It's not real. That's sad. Okay, well, I'm going to find some real food. Have a great week. Bye-bye.